Good evening and welcome to the Tenterden, St Michael's and Small Hythe Community Advent Calendar. We are 22 days from Christmas and the celebration of the birth of Jesus. The time of Advent and Christmas is one that lifts our spirits. God has truly come among us to participate in our human condition. Love came down at Christmas to reawaken joy and hope in the circumstances in which we live. We find that truth reflected in the stories told by members of the community of life and hope in these viral times. Each of the participants represents a community group or organisation. Tonight, we open the 5th video door of our Community Advent Calendar and hear from Karen Irving of the Tenterden branch of the Care Company, who offers support to enable people to stay living independently at home. Hello, my name is Karen, and I come to you today to share a little of what the last few months have been like at the Care Company. If you don't know who we are, we look after the vulnerable, mainly elderly people of Tenterden and surrounding areas. Our team of carers can often be seen around the town in their navy blue uniforms. I would like to thank all of you who have been so kind to them over the last few months. They work very hard and deserve our support. It takes a very special person to do the work they do, and often, until we need care for ourselves, we don't appreciate the level of skill and dedication involved. In the care industry, we are used to emergencies of all kinds. The pandemic tested our skills to the limit, but the principles remained the same. People still needed to be looked after. Looking back, we needn't have worried so much, but it really was uncharted territory on a grand scale. As always, our care team stepped up and with clear information and guidance carried on through. Of course, our business is part of the wider Tenterden community, and we are indebted to Jan from our local supermarket for opening the doors early just for us to make sure that all our clients had sufficient supplies. The sight of the Care Company management shopping at 6 o'clock in the morning with trolleys and handfuls of shopping lists must have been a very amusing sight. There was one morning in particular when I had 6 people shopping to do, and out of everything the pandemic had to throw at me, it was not being able to find Piccalilli that felt like the lowest point. We would also like to thank all the local support groups, some of whom made PPE for us when there were shortages. Those dedicated volunteers were literally lifesavers. We felt proud to be part of a bigger group with the same goal. I would now like to share with you a part of a poem that was written by Max Boyce during the first lockdown. I hope you enjoy it, and my sincere apologies to Max Boyce for the slight changes made to the wording. When just the tide went out. Last night, as I lay sleeping, when dreams come fast to me, I dreamt I saw Jerusalem beside a tideless sea. And one dream I'll remember as the stars began to fall was Banksy painting Lindsay upon my neighbour's wall. And dreams like that sustain me till these dark times have passed, and chase away the shadows no caring night should cast. But times like this can shine a light, as hardship often can, to see the best of people and the good there is in man. And I remember Tenterden with nobody about. The shops were closed like Sunday, and just the tide went out. And I remember Rye with the harbour in its keep, and the fishing boats at anchor that trawl the waters deep. And I heard the seabirds as the gulls all wheeled about, but all the town was sleeping, and just the tide went out. And when these days are over, and memories remain of when children painted rainbows and the sun shone through the rain, and when all this is over and our fragile world survives, I hope that God is caring for the ones who gave their lives. And I pray we'll find the answer, for my faith is cast in doubt, and God draws back the heavens and all the stars come out. And I'll remember mornings when nobody about, when the shops were shut like Sunday and just the tide went out. Life is still very challenging in our industry. Demands are changing day to day, and it can be exhausting after so many months of anxiety and sheer hard work. But together with our family of carers and our community, we will prevail. We're looking forward to times when everyone can have visits from their family, friends and neighbours, when hugging loved ones is normal again and we can celebrate with as many people as we would like. These difficult times have brought out the best in people, and we hope that those precious values will remain with us and we won't forget the simple pleasures of coming together on a Thursday evening to clap all frontline workers and getting to know our neighbours. Everyone at the Care Company would like to wish you a happy Christmas and a safe and healthy New Year.
Thank you so much, Karen, especially for the poem. Now, no Advent calendar is complete without chocolate behind each window, and our community Advent calendar is no exception. So therefore, we present to Karen a bar of the finest chocolate to enjoy. And now we'd like to pray for the Care Company. Lord Jesus, who showed care and compassion to all those in need, thank you for the Care Company and all who carry out its work. Be with all carers in our community who are agents of your healing touch. When times are tough, keep them strong yet loving, and when their work is done, be with them in their tiredness and in their tears. Amen. And we end with a prayer for the whole community. Holy God, thank you for our families, our neighbours and our friends, for the happiness of human loving and sharing. Bless our community and all those we love, whether present with us or far away, this Advent and Christmas. Amen.